Are we live? Are you receiving me? Can you hear me? Am I here? Hello? Yabby yabby. Oh, and my webcam's gone. Why is my webcam gone? What the fuck is happening? So I think, oh, there we go. I suspect my PC has some driver issues or something, because the only times it's ever blue screened that I can think of is when unplugging. It blue screened a few weeks ago when I unplugged my capture card after I'd finished streaming from the PS5. And the only thing that's going on here is I have my PS5 controller on low battery. It's kind of on life support. It's not plugged into the PC though. It's plugged into a charging socket. But I wonder if that's not actually doing anything, and it just ran out of battery. But it seems to be surviving so far. I don't know if it lost connection and it losing connection caused the whole fucking PC to shit the bed, or what. Who knows? Either way, it really doesn't want us to go see our mate Rex on Tuchanka, does it? Let's try again. This has been a cursed day. So how are we all? Should be called episode 9, as in 9 not happening. Unconnected electronic devices can affect the PC. Sometimes turning my desk fan on or off causes the badunk sound. Huh. What's the question? No. I don't know if this would have anything to do with it with a blue screen, but my controller is charging off of a completely different socket, like a bank, from anything connected to my PC. So it's not that. Anyway, I gotta reboot up the game, so bear with me. we're starting completely from scratch here. Usually when something, driver, is writing to a memory space that is not allocated to that driver. I don't exactly know what that means, but I do agree that it's a driver issue, because it always seems to be because of external things. My capture card software, my controller, connecting and disconnecting these seem to be what makes it shit itself. Let's just see what happens. Right, do we have sound? So the very last thing I did before I crashed was I was turning up my volume. Unless that's what made it blue screen, which if it did, then fuck my life. Not to be a cunt, but is audio ducking on? It should be on. It should be unchanged unless it's being a cunt. Do I have any? I can't even see any sound. Audio ducking is on. What's the problem? That's fine. Just checking, because I thought I had to redo the source. I had to redo my webcam, but that hasn't. There's no audio to do with the webcam. That's fine. You were making me worried there, but you were just looking out for me. Thanks. Well, now that I'm completely thrown off my game, hey Jake, what did you miss? Just don't worry about it. PC exploded, that's all. You've missed absolutely nothing in terms of game. 15 minutes in, Jesus Christ. Right, well, on the bright side, I'm gonna be really off my game because I'm expecting it to blue screen any set. I'm gonna be like mid-sentence, and then I'm gonna lose connection again. Right, I'll just try. Have a bit of faith in the technology. Right, on the bright side, after last week's YouTube cock-up, I actually did spend far too many hours of my life, strip mining the rest of the galaxy. So, if I might just have a quick look, our mineral stocks are very, very high. We're into the millions of iridium and palladium. Millions of watts? I don't know. Tons? Grains? Miners? Toiling underground? Who knows? But either way, I have depleted every planet. Every single one of them. So, we are now good to go. All the latinum I could ever need. Gold pressed latinum. So yeah. We're just gonna pretend like the last stream last week never happened, and we are going to Tuchanka, homeworld of the Krogan, for the very first time. Grunt is going through Krogan puberty and needs some help from his own people, and Morden wants to try to rescue his old protege from his Solarian Special Forces days, who's been kidnapped by some angry turtles. Ferengi discover matter replication. Economy collapses. Is the point? I don't know. There's got to be something in Universal like that gold pressed latinum can't be replicated because of some scientific mumbo jumbo, right?
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The blood pack.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepherd of the Normandy.
Also,
what did I tell you, honey?
Once again,
beautiful, far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess
it's the couple we got together back on
character.
Alien.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Blue screen is the operating system setting itself down where something else does, like a virus or that driver. So it's a security thing usually. Yeah, it's like a fuse in a system, kind of how that burns out to protect it.
Just let me by. I have business to take care of.
I suppose.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader first.
See that special they had on the extra?
Good, stop interrupting the dialogue. Right, anyway, this is basically where we got to last time.
Hold it again, honey. You must wait till the clan leader summons you.
And I'll act surprised again.
You know what tradition demands. Clan
Oh look, it's Rex
Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a
in
critical
ugly
time,
white armor
Shepard.
instead of his classic red.
Good enough.
Fuck off.
Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Urdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the
Oh,
clans
how's
to
Kitty doing?
unify under Urdnot.
She's sitting on a
And
windowsill,
many
soaking in the
traditions
sun.
to get your way.
Quite fine.
Dangerous.
Speak when spoken to.
Morden is just tick.
I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Calling him a big nerd.
Now,
he is.
Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
The Normandy died, more permanently than I did. I'm back, fighting the odds.
God, my arse
Maybe you
is
can
so
help.
sore. But they got to invent like comfortable seats for bikes. Genuinely, someone should get on that.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe.
I don't like that guy's face.
Until then, you're lucky to
The
be a part
proportions
of
are
it.
all wrong.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in.
Morden's just tech,
No fighting
hyper intelligent,
inside
slightly
the camp.
neurotic, and sexy as
Each clan
hell.
punishes its own criminals.
Non-romanceable.
We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a
Turns you
simple
down.
choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics.
We're
Many
bringing
are
Garrus for
eager an
Grunt's
outlet.
mission.
Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them.
I don't think
Word
that's
gets around.
strategically really the best thing to do, because you're going to be mostly fighting enemies with armor, and Garrus is anti-shield. But alright.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great.
Tech is not
No
romanceable.
clan,
Why the
not
fuck am I
even
watching
mine,
bad?
was meant to survive on its own.
That silver armor on Rex is the Krogan equivalent of those gaudy dressing gowns Andrew Tate hangs his balls out of. Is it just to be showy? I don't know. I think the whole clan are not like color scheme. They decided it was going to be white for some reason. I don't know if that was just to make Rex fit, Grunt fit in, but
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique
Noted,
assets.
Brockman.
The best tacticians are Urdnot. Chorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
see, this is why Rex is really fucking good, and it's important to keep him alive, because he's the only Krogan who seems to have like an actual coherent plan for the future of the race. He's keeping shit together. Because I've played the game where Rex dies back in Mass Effect 1, and I'll tell you what, Rex's brother, fucking Cunt Urdnot, or whatever his name is, he's not got it. He is not the guy. You see, he thinks he's the guy. You are not the guy. Basically, the plan every other Krogan leader has is like, we will, once the genophage is cured, we will wage war again on the rest of the galaxy as revenge. And it's like, you idiots. You have like, you have one brain cell between you. You have one idea. And you'll keep trying. Until it eventually works.
This sounds ambitious.
So yeah,
How's
but
it
Rex,
gone so far?
Rex is
Better
great.
than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
See, this guy, one brain cell. It's his day with it.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like
Jeremy Krogan.
Kane Baron, always fighting.
Yeah, he's
guiding
the
their
lefty.
pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant a flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Dark woke.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed, even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
I have more questions.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Right, who do we want to deal with first? Let's fix Grunt first.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
People do tend to die around me.
Does that name mean anything to you, Rex?
A vicious warlord responsible for many deaths, who apparently toyed with genetics. A clone undertaking the right.
You are considering it? Tankbred allowed status as an adult? This is too far.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
So who'd win in a fight, Rex or Grunt?
So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Erdnot?
Right now, I'd say Rex. But I reckon if both were in their prime, both were like the same age and everything else, it would have to be Grunt, right? I mean, Rex is good, but he's just like a Krogan, just like a standard Krogan. Whereas Grunt is like a genetically engineered super being. You know what I mean? Rex does have experience. This is why, yeah, like as they stand right now, I'm giving it to Rex. Experience, for one thing. I'm also just not sure. Rex looks bigger.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Erdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands
Yeah,
like
I wonder. In fact, this would be very interesting in Mass Effect 5 or 4 or whatever they're going to call it, if that game ever gets made.
They see the benefit of my vision.
We could see an adult Grunt, because Krogan do live for about 1,000 years, right? Maybe Grunt could even live a bit longer. So whatever the time jump is, certainly I reckon 500 years or so seemed conservative as a guess. Yeah, let's see a grown-up Grunt.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank, did he, boy?
We didn't come all this way for nothing.
Yes, my blood demands this.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
Ooh. Ooh. No, I'm just remembering a few things.
Shepard, how many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
What's up there?
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaoh.
Is it Michael Dorn? One of the Krogan in this? I seem to remember. Sorry, I'm just thinking that I remember there being a few known voice actors crop up around Tuchanka.
You don't want anything I say.
Oh.
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food.
He's not joking. Rincall
Otherwise,
has
I've
it.
got weapons. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something. Suit yourself.
Ooh. I think that might be an upgrade pistol on what we currently have, so let's grab that. Don't need any armor.
This is valuable.
But we'll take that. Cool. It'd be like that story of Kurt Angle wrestling Brock Lesnar for real and just winning because of experience, and because Lesnar didn't hiss on him.
The Citadel Presidium has a big
Wrestling's
statue of
wild.
Krogan right in the middle. Well, I'm not putting it down. I'll
Hey,
tear
fight.
you apart. You don't have the plates to try.
Good for you.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in...
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's
There we go.
unnatural.
That is Michael Dorn,
Users of the
right?
could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
Uvank, not the shaman, to be clear.
I'm not fighting over this nonsense. Grunt's ready. Let's get to it.
I like your dismissal of our rituals even less than Uvank's challenges. And my word determines whether a rite will proceed. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. Mykrant stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
Ooh, me.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target, and it will die.
Yep, that's Wolf,
Spoken well.
Worf Marcus.
Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does. Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
Bonk. Was waiting for that.
You dare. I like this human. He understands. I withdraw
What's
my
the name
denial.
of my cat?
This will be decided elsewhere.
I'm not here. Fifi. Not my
You
name.
have provoked them.
Wife chose the
Reason
name.
enough for me
I
to
always
like
make
you.
that clear.
They're your problem now.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to
lighting is really
interfere.
bad here.
Will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard.
I like
you've shown me,
Krogan like
disappoint.
civvy attire. Like it's just a bunch of random fabrics put over the skin of what was obviously just, you know, armor.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
Like just straps and fabrics. Fabrics and straps. God, a lot of like the civilian clothes in the Mass Effect universe is a bit weird, to be honest. Like, I mean, actually, it's not so bad. I was gonna say some of Jack's clothes. Rang is a bit weird. But yeah, some of the things Shepard can wear on the Normandy. Right, who are we bringing? Let's bring Marcus against my better bloody judgment. Marcus? Garrus. Against my better judgment. Do we have the big... There we go, the Claymore. The Krogan shotgun. And for us, we are going to upgrade to the Phalanx. One of my favorite pistol designs in this game, honestly. And let's see, for the... I might want to bring this for this one. Okie doke. Armin Shimmerman. Quark is apparently a few characters in Mass Effect. Ooh. I can't think who. But I'm curious now. Can you find any? If you throw out some names and see if I can recognize them, unless it's just like miscellaneous Solarians or something.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive, no matter.
Oh, Faidan! He was the dorky, big-eared man who. No, I realized that could be the anti.
Hit the Keystone.
Ferengi racism there. No, he was the big guy, the leader of the colony on Pharos, the one that was being like brain controlled by the big plant monster in the first game.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Bit of a wasted role, if I'm being honest, for Armin, but I guess it's something. Valerne? Not ringing a bell there.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Before we do anything, we're going to get all of our weapons on anti-armor, because I think everything we're going to be fighting. So I mentioned this last week. I'll just briefly mention it again. The reason why is Tachanka like this? Because before the Krogan were discovered by the Solarians, they had developed nuclear technology, and naturally, because they're such a warlike and like tribal, clan-based species, yes, they blew up their own people. So yeah, Tachanka, bit of a post-nuclear wasteland.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
The Solarian Counselor. Ooh. Interesting. See, I thought you could do a good Solarian.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
So I think they're dead, though. I'm pretty sure they're the one that we killed already. Back in the first game. Because I think the current Counselor is a woman? Not that you can tell with Solarians.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Please stop reminding me. You know what? That is an absolute, like, top of the list gaming pet peeves of mine. Is when you just want to, like, look around and do some, you know, loot some bodies, whatever, soak in the atmosphere, and your companion's like...
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Like that. Don't do that.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka, and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready.
Who are we fighting first? Oh, you guys missed the single worst mission in the game, which I did off stream. I just got reminded. So I told you I was doing all the planetary scanning stuff. So I did all the like the side missions that you can find there. You didn't miss too much. They're really just like throwaway. But one of them was there was a Quarian. A Quarian survivor of a shipwreck on this jungle planet, and they were wounded, and we found them, and we stabilized them, and then called in the shuttle to escort to get them away. But there were Varin on the planet, and you had to like defend the camp where they were injured from never-ending respawning Varin. And it was so bad. It was the worst fucking thing. And I went online and everyone was saying like on insanity and the hardcore difficulties like this. It was horrible. Like not just me, but everyone seems to hate this mission. Because like as soon as they touch the Quarian, they're died. They take like 2 hits and they're dead, and then you have to start over. And of course, Varin don't drop ammo. So you're eventually down to pistols and shotguns, and it's awful. Awful, awful. I know which one you mean. Yeah. Oh, still more.
I'm ready.
Actually, come to think of it, we could probably be a little bit more careful with our ammo. Because I don't know for sure if the ammo restocks are... Try to use more of our abilities.
Impact shot.
I love it. One less to worry about. Scratch one, not that one.
These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Oh. Phase 1. Still good. Still good. Don't need any of your med kits.
Ready for another round, Shepard.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Turn to the Rachni, of course.
Crawlers, come here.
Oh, hello.
Hostiles.
Have armor, but it's very, very weak. Goes down in a couple of shots. So I actually get lost, slows them down, keeps them away from us.
Scratch one.
And they're blade for breath.
Taking heavy fire. Yes.
You're up.
Oh, we are out of ammo.
Worthless work.
No, we cannot kill the big flying thing, man. The one that's properties on. Not this game, anyway.
Burn and die.
Overwatch tonight, or have you had enough bad luck today? Oh yeah, we need to do more Overwatch because it's the last day of the.
We need to
Battle
trigger
Pass,
the
isn't it?
keystone to
I need to go
continue
pick up
the
uni
right.
though, obviously. So yeah, the usual. I need to go in an hour, 15 minutes.
The keystone. We must have to trigger it again for the next part of the rite.
Go back to armor because I know what's next.
Now, all
This is just hill divers at home.
our reward, our curse. It
I
is
was going to ask something about those flying things, but remembered no spoilers. Well, I can assume you're going to ask about why does it make sense, why they exist in the third game, and I'm going to just say it doesn't make sense. I've never liked that they were used in Game 3 because yeah, they're not a spacefaring species. So why would the Reapers? You know, why would they?
Finally, an enemy worth fighting.
So, final phase. Thresher Maw. Haven't seen one of these since the first game. And we have the option of just survive for 5 minutes. But of course, we ain't no bitch. My mama didn't raise no pussy, so we are we're killing it. Fortunately, we have the anti-materiel rifle, so it's doing pretty good damage. I might even have to use the heavy weapon at this rate. Holy hentai, Batman! Look at that tendril. It's lovely, isn't it? Now this thing might just straight up insta-kill us if we're not careful, so gotta have these strafes being on point. Not quite. I've got enough shield. Almost done. Barely an inconvenience. I died. I feel like I wasn't being shot on me right in the face for being cocky. Oh, we're done. Hey. I can very quickly just grab that. Not much about Mass Effect 3 makes sense, really. It coasts by on vibes and emotions, which is alright by me. Yeah. Like, as much... I do love Mass Effect 3. I do, like, sincerely adore that game. But holy shit, does, like, nothing make sense. It is actually miraculous. It comes out as good as it does.
Damn good.
This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord Okir.
Come on, Uvenk. You want to try killing him? Give it your best shot.
Not yet. This deserves consideration.
Why? I'm not getting any more natural.
You are powerful. You are a mistake. But your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship. But you'd be clan in name.
He's trying to poach him.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Erdnot either.
Thresher
I
Maw?
had to.
More like Thresher
Clan
Nah.
Erdnot is on the verge, either of greatness
Fucking killed him.
or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
Do we speak for him? Nah, I like this line.
If I know Grunt, your answer's coming at muzzle velocity.
You do know Grunt.
You do know
Grunt's
Grunt.
dead.
I don't know why, it's funny. Just seeing like, one of these big stumpy Krogans pushing down. It looks like two little fat kids fighting, you know what I mean? Like, I know there's supposed to be these big, powerful aliens or that, but it's kind of common.
Get ready for close combat!
Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox. Yeah, there was a reason I kept the anti-material rifle out. Because I knew this fight was coming. I saw some turtles. Just roaming around the farm. Oh, he's still alive. I thought he died right away.
On the ground, now!
Barely an inconvenience. I'm almost tempted to put the difficulty up, but there's no point in it. We're too far in. Miss, Grunt pushed me over again. He pushed me down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I caught a single Garrus voice line during any of that. Sorry, Jake.
Earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Erdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battlemaster. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Erdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard.
Oh, I got a reputation.
Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex...
Don't call us aliens. We're humans. You're the alien.
Stopping us.
Tell me about
Sorry,
Krogan
I like
ceremonies.
Krogan culture.
You have
So
seen
I'm
the
just-
rite of passage.
That's like hearing about it.
Krogan suffer the right of life at birth, and the right of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts.
We get
is
a lot
suffered
more
before a
Krogan
faces a
history
new
in the
enemy.
third game as well,
A
actually.
clan leader also undergoes many rites
good quests.
in service to the clan.
Some more nonsense quests, but as we've established. That whole game.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die. I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
Yeah. Your job is awful. I know.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This is valuable.
Oh. Grunt has joined Clan Urdnot and should now be emotionally stable. Relatively speaking for a Krogan. We'll monitor the Krogan's progress. We'll monitor Krogan's progress of societal acceptance with Clan Urdnot. Hopefully, clan bonds will not interfere with loyalty to Shepard. Blah, 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 blah. And he gets his new outfit and everything else.
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
Oh, we're cock blocking. I see.
Who killed the Thresher Maw? Everybody's heard. Hasn't been done since Rex himself.
I'm having a quick check to see if there's anything new, because he mentioned something about...
Impressive.
I don't know, you mentioned something about buying weapons as a reward.
Should I ask the female clan for rite of parentage?
So we want to...
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vio.
Where are you?
This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
Urdnot
shit.
will make it better. My line will fix it.
Put down some real money, human.
Want to gamble? Blue or red? Blue or red? Rigged. Dear. Don't call us aliens. We're normal. We have the right amount of testicles.
Watch it, human.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
Oh, yeah, this is the guy we have to talk to, I guess.
Talk to you later.
No, but I want excuses to go talk to Rex.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now, I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
Eyes straight ahead.
You killed that Thresher Maw on foot?
I sure did.
Welcome to the clan, Urdnot Grunt.
Honored to be a part of it.
Good for you. Now go find something else to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
Fine, I'll find the combustion manifold.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion
It's like the
manifold,
most...
I'll bring it back with me.
If you did,
This is a side quest. Go find the thing for the side quest.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Little side point. I like that the Krogan are the only other species in Mass Effect who have their own distinct ground vehicle. So obviously the Alliance, humans, we have the Mako, we have the Grizzly, we have the Hammerhead, a few different, ground vehicles we have. We never get to see, like, Turians or Asari or Solarians or anyone else. But the Krogan, they get this big fucking thing. Which, if I remember right, may have been like an earlier concept art for the Mako that never got repurposed, obviously. punch the monkey. There was no need for that. But yeah, as someone who is still holding out hope for a miniatures Mass Effect, like a proper gaming miniatures game for Mass Effect, yeah, it's just good to know what the options are for every faction. Although a miniature of the Tomcat would be like this size, I reckon. Bigature. Punch the monkey is my favorite euphemism for female masturbation. Yes.
Faster shield regeneration. Give me a reason.
Disregard the sirens.
Step back. My Varen is hungry.
Punk the monkey. Hello, Godzilla. Hello there. 6 wheels to match the 6 testicles they have? They have 4. It's their quad.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me.
Say hi to your new dad.
You are not Grunt. Welcome.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice.
I feel like we should go pick up Morden before we even talk to that guy.
Watch on the other clans.
I need to go. We'll go over this in a
Well,
minute.
Shepard.
We'll go get Morden, because he's probably going to have some unique dialogue. 4 balls may as well be no balls. If it's not 6, then sure. Go get Dick.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. Needed us to fight the Rachni.
Is there not an easier... hopefully just like interacting with the shuttle will be enough.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far
Yeah, there
away
we go.
from all that hype.
Right, let's have a quick look. There we go. He has orange and black armor. I don't honestly know if I like it as much, but we'll run with it for a little while. Ooh. Let's save some of those points. Yo, Grunt, looking snazzy. Grunt and Freeman. I'm a That's why I'm doing the Watto voice. I'm a Solarian. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only science. I was curious about something. I went back to see the old Mass Effect streams and couldn't find them. Oh, they're on the original channel. We didn't start streaming on this channel, RSG Vault, until Mass Effect 3, or like halfway through Mass Effect 3, or maybe not even that. Maybe it was. No, I think I kept all Mass Effect, the original stream, on that other channel. Cause yeah, I don't think I would have split it up over 2 channels. So yeah.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite.
I just, there came a point where I started feeling like I shouldn't be flooding my main channel with streams all the time. I feel less guilt. I could stream as much as I want over here. You know what I mean?
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
They just don't show up in the live section for whatever reason. Huh.
What can you tell me about Clan Werlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werlock's base is crawling with Bloodpack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Huh. Playlists? So I'm on my old channel. I'm actually having a look. Right, if you go to playlists, it's there. Strangely enough, you're right, it's not on live. It's only got, like, other fucking random streams. Playlists, Mass Effect Trilogy, Insanity stream. Yeah, they're all there. Bit hidden, but alright. Got there eventually. Why am I surprised that Krogan have hospitals? I mean, the regeneration only goes so far, right?
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture.
I mean,
him.
they did say it was an
Take
old
somebody home
hospital.
just to kill them.
I think maybe before the Gen of
Maybe he
Age.
pissed off the blood pack.
Maybe at the very least it was a
Brought him here
place for, like,
special treatment. No skin off
giving
my
birth
arm,
and
but they
shit.
do them. One less
Back when they
alien
could still
on
do that.
Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people.
Or you're just racist,
We
Lily.
can do that with
Making
off-worlders
assumptions
that
about an
are
entire
fearing,
species.
But it's not my call.
Alright, that's enough questions. A fucking capacitor blew on my AC, so now I have to decide if $300 is worth it, or do I wait until next autumn, next year, because autumn is coming soon, so it should be cooler. Oh dear. Buy it now? I mean, you're gonna suffer for the next month or so. You'll still have warm days, right? So you might as well just pay for it now rather than just know it's something you're going to have to pay for, you know, next year. I did not find out what was causing the blue screen. I took a guess that it's a driver issue. Just based on past experience, but no, I mean, not had time to check yet. We are doing shit. After stream, I'm going to have a little investigation though. Make sure drivers are all updated at the very least. Brockman suggested going through logs and seeing if any error messages, I suppose, come up around the 6 o'clock. It was like 5 minutes past 6 or something is when it actually crashed. They seem to be the kind of culture that would be like, let the injured die, based on what that shaman told you. Yeah. I reckon they are. But given what this quest is about, the hospital could just as much be called like a lab. In fact, is that the building? It's quite nice.
Time to fight!
Something for managing disease prevention and all that stuff that we used to have before, you know, RFK Jr. made it illegal or whatever.
I'll put them down!
I had a broken RAM chip that made my laptop blue screen. But I mean, this PC is getting on in age, so I really should be expecting more things to start going wrong with it, but I fucking hope not. Because I don't want to have to deal with that.
Back shot.
Thought I was harmless, did you?
Right, realistically, this is probably going to be the last thing we do this stream, because we already lost about 15-20 minutes with all the issues. And I do need to pick up the woman. It's a fairly long mission as well, yeah. So, Martin's old science buddy.
Now you're dead!
Two of them working on the updated, the version 2.0 of the Genophage. Just for a reminder, so obviously the Genophage was developed like almost 1,000 years ago, back at the end of the Rachni War, well, the Rachni War, and then the Krogan Rebellion afterwards. Sterility plague makes only about 1 in 1,000 births or pregnancies viable to try to manage the Krogan population.
Incoming.
But over the centuries, little known to the rest of the galaxy, the Solarians, who were obviously like monitoring it, found that the Krogan were very slowly starting to adapt. They were beginning to overcome, just through like a natural selection, the effects of the plague. So they had to very secretly, because the Genophage was obviously so contentious and such like a hot button like political issue. Obviously, like, there's a lot of disputes in the wider galaxy about whether or not it was the right thing to do, and yada yada yada. They, without letting anyone know about it, basically snuck onto Chonka and applied a patch to sort of update it. Yeah. It's kind of as we're going to see. It's something that Morden's has to live with. He's tried to rationalize it as like an absolute necessity, and you know the statistics of what would happen otherwise, yada yada yada. But it's absolutely his like Oppenheimer kind of moment, you know. Who knows? Maybe we can convince him to undo it. If we were a terrible person, we would.
Nothing can.
Well, if we were a terrible person, we would do everything in our power to stop the Krogan from appearing. Whee! But I will never play a playthrough like that. Even if we are doing a renegade run, we are pro Krogan here. You know how you always say, Lily, in Knights of the Old Republic, Dark Side run is like the most miserable thing, and all it does is end up with like all of your companions dying by the end in horrible, horrible ways. Yeah, it's a bit. It can be a bit like that in this as well. All I know is there is a scene in the third game where if you sabotage attempts to cure the Genophage, Rex finds out, and it's not good. He does not survive that scene.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Sorry, quick. Ignore shite grammar. Huh? My only guess is the unit is 13, 14 years old, and these things completely crap. Oh yeah, your AC unit, yeah. Love that the head of the American Health Ministry is ran by a speak and spell with low batteries. Looking for support programs for AC replacements. Coming at the end of fall. RFA stands for Rarfak Kurgan, an infamous Krogan warlord who died from a vaccine round piercing his quad directly. Grunt inherited his fear of pointy objects or something, I don't know. I bet Grunt's afraid of needles. Well, I do like the laser pointer on this thing. BioWare magic.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
Now, why would they be experimenting on a human?
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Now, I like that. Now, it does kind of hand wave away a little bit of the, what do they call it? I guess in this context it would be like species of hats. what is the trope called? Nation of hats? Whatever. It's when like every single person, every single elf, every single dwarf likes digging, every single elf likes trees, every single Krogan likes violence, every single Solarian is a scientist. You know, they all have the scientist hat, the miner hat, the you know, whatever else. But with humans, because obviously we exist in a world where humans actually exist, and we can look out our window and see like there's human scientists and human soldiers and human streamers and everything else. But here we go. Here we have an in-universe explanation for why humans are just a bit more diverse across the spectrum. There's a literal civilization of hats in Mario Odyssey. Besides the point. But also, it does add a little bit of a hint to why the collectors are particularly interested in humans more so than the other species of the galaxy, because obviously when we've been on their ship, they've been doing a lot of experiments on us, haven't they? Why us? Why not the Turians? Why not the Solarians?
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal pineal glands.
Scientist,
modifying
soldier,
hormone levels,
streamer,
counterattack on
jumps.
glands hit by genophage.
Yeah, if you were in like if reality had a character creation menu and you had to pick your job, it would be one of those like triangles where you move the little dot around to like soldier on one end, scientist on the other, streamer, and if you're right in the middle, unemployed.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
That's total bullshit. Humans are way more inbred than any other species in the galaxy. They've been starfaring for a few tens of years. Other species have had thousands of years on different planets. They've had thousands of years to diversify, adapt to different environments, have contacts. Yeah, I mean, like realistically, that makes total sense. But in the context of the fiction, it's making the claim that humans are just a particularly diverse species, which is like, I guess humans are a bit like the domesticated dog of the Mass Effect universe, if that makes any sense. Like, it is weird when you look at like what is a breed of like tiny dog? I don't know any fucking dogs. A Russell Terrier or a French Bulldog, or something, you know, some tiny little thing like this with a squinched up face, and you know you could see their skeleton and like the bones are like twigs, and you're like, that is the same species as this thing over here, and it's a fucking Great Dane, you know? Meanwhile, you look at, I don't know, pandas. And as a species, pandas are like, well, they're all dumbasses. Big, round, potato dumbasses with white and black color scheme. You know what I mean. Basically, it's like, it's making the argument that humans are, like, weirdly diverse. For whatever reason. Don't know if it makes any sense.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place
But
down.
it is what it is.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
So what you're saying is, if aliens are triangles, humans are hexagons. Sure. But I will say this, last point. It is very strange that the Asari, as an entire species, have exactly 3 career paths. Stripper, mercenary, and politician. It is a bit strange, right? But Morden, explain this. Explain it now. It's genetics, Shepard.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Coming?
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and
By the way,
weakest human. They were
I
not
tried
worthy
to
of
install a
remaining near
mod
our glorious work.
that would let me remove the helmet during
you will find
dialogue.
only
Didn't work.
hardened, blood-packed veterans.
All it did was make
tempered
Shepard
by
naked
savagery and war,
and armless
and
for a minute.
dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
I always feel a little bit bad. A little bit bad. But I always do it.
Take it!
Stop shooting, Shepard!
Feel the blood rage!
Should do the trick.
You know what else is weird? Sorry, this has nothing to do with anything. But you know what else is weird? How come Liara is the only Asari with eyebrows? Think about it. She paints them on. Time to genetically modify the writer to research basic biology. Leave them alone.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Okay, I'm sure there are other ones with eyebrows, but usually not.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains,
human
live
licorice
tissue,
all
clone
sorts
tissue.
and likes to wipe her
Very
brow
thorough.
afterwards.
Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Like gardening? Thousands dying.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
I like that. It could be explained as if humans are more predisposed to gene mutations from their environment. Our immune system is underdeveloped, so alien virus and solar radiation are more likely to cause mutations. Or something like that. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to assume that every species is going to develop at the same rate. That's not the right term. Mutate at the same rate. I mean, it's hard to say when we're talking about like spacefaring civilizations, because in real life we do not have this sample size, but like crocodilians come to mind as like a species that have had tens or hundreds of times the time that humanity has to develop and change and adapt, but like they have largely stayed the same. Obviously are not genetically identical to like crocodilians from hundreds of millions of years ago, but at least aesthetically, on the surface level, they look pretty damn similar. I wonder what the genetic drift is from like some Jurassic era crocodile to like one today, and how that compares to other, you know, organisms. Are the Krogan a bit like that, maybe, for instance? Don't know. The Rachni extinction tragic. About that. Oh yeah, we did finish them off, didn't we?
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep
That reminds me
nights.
of eyebrows on the Japanese Ratchet and Clank, the PS2 game. I assume Ratchet and Clank. A game won't sell in Japan if there's no eyebrows. Interesting.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage. Us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage, not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Well, still very much convinced that he did the right thing. We'll see how long that lasts. The next room, apparently. Give me a second. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we are.
This might be useful.
Oh, we discovered Krogan Vitality. Wasn't that thing that we were trying to be sold in that spam email the other day? Oh, look at that.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste
I love
of
this
life.
peaceful background music. Yeah, the music. I don't think I've actually mentioned this whole playthrough, but Mass Effect 2 is one of my favorite game soundtracks.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tachanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
Didn't take you for the religious type.
I didn't expect spirituality from you.
Basically what I said.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor. Genophage affects fertility. Doesn't
Doctor Who mentioned.
Still.
The Doctor Who doo-doo.
Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Clip that out.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
I also find that the Krogan have a liquid nervous system kind of crazy. Like, they realistically can't be paralyzed from severing the nerves. Wow. You see, if the Michael Dorn of this universe wouldn't be paralyzed from the waist down when a plastic barrel fell on him. Fucking Worf.
Infecting the entire species with a sterility plague isn't much better in my book.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save Galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from Galaxy.
How dare you make fun of my favorite episodes? It's funny. It was like an empty blue plastic barrel. It was one of those barrels that you use in Half-Life 2 during the water buoyancy puzzles, you know? That makes a little dunk noise when you drop it in Gary's mod, you know? Fucking Worf.
So you're weren't willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
Turians and you were gonna rope us into this? So that's actually like a kind of scary thought. Had the Krogan rebellions kept going on, the Solarians might have, like the way they discovered the Krogan, had they discovered humans circa the year 1200 or whatever, you know, fucking, what is that, like, medieval ages of some sort, they might have just gone, hey, these people, they like violence. Here, have a laser rifle. You want to come help us fight the space turtles? Honestly, it could have happened. Like, we'll see in Mass Effect 3 as well, the Solarians have actually been keeping their eye on quite a few different pre-spacefaring species.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan.
They spent a lot of time pissing Morden off. It's a lot of dialogue.
Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Look at the dead woman, Morden. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
We'll get him to come around. Shepard bludgeoning Morden over the head with, "You're a war criminal!" And Morden standing there like, like the stoic Chad meme. I disagree. You see the data. Is it Soy Shepard with tears streaking down his face? You're a war criminal. Actually, it's technically only a war crime if you're a signatory of the Geneva Convention. Hello.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
What are you doing here?
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections, mostly. Sometimes gas. Made me sick. Fever. Aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice. For all Krogan.
You're safe now. Just get back to your camp. I'll deal with the Werlock.
You can't do that. You can't stop them. Don't you understand? They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough.
This guy looks like...
This is the best I can do.
This guy looks like a sad stormtrooper from Return of the
not big
Jedi.
enough to have a real
I'm gonna be
shot
real, I
at
don't know what you're
females.
referring to.
I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Alright, the guy thinks he's too much of an incel and he has nothing else going on in his life. He'd rather die to help cure the genophage. Let's yell at him.
You've got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
That's not true. I need to stay. They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a real Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Vorcha grubbing in the mud. You're gonna just lie there, Vorcha?
Screw you, human. Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Damn right they don't. Now get back to Clan Erdnot and report in. Go. Go!
I love yelling at people till they do the right thing. See, that's when I like the renegade options. I'm glad that it's not. This isn't the game where all the time the red renegade option is just shoot them in the face, or you know, I'm gonna just leave you to die here now.
Burn through Krogan armor.
It's just a different flavor of, you know, actually resolving the problem. I think the other option is you're like, you're actually a really cool guy. You should go straight to the female camp and get yourself a night's date. And he's like, yeah, women.
Not difficult.
Either way, we make him feel better about himself. The Krogan variant of "Go, white boy, go." Pure bondulant space. What the fuck that means? Oh, I hear Varen.
One down. Ow, killed that one.
I'm sure there are Varen plushies. Probably on the BioWare store.
Here, enjoy.
So, and one of the scenes of Endor, there was a stormtrooper whose helmet melted to make him look really sad. Alright, was it just the Krogan mouth kind of meh face going on? Is that what you were saying? Okay. That was a bit too cryptic of a reference.
Get ready to fight.
Nothing can hurt me!
Close combat. Automatic. Not difficult.
I love killing the Krogan to save the Krogan. It's my favorite pastime. Where'd that Varen? Where'd that Varen? It's not on my feet. That's what I was worried about. You guys don't deal with the dog, for God's sakes. Go on, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Turtle fight. Yeah.
I am Krogan!
Frank Oregon. He'll die. God bless.
Deploying incineration tech.
Barely an inconvenience. Come to think about it, that might be the end of the actual combat section of this mission. We just breezed through that. I used the Krogan to destroy the Krogan. Really bad mini ship after Mass Effect 3. Oh. Meanwhile, the Krogan in Mass Effect Andromeda. Actually, we're totally loving life. Everything's totally fine now that we've moved to this other galaxy. The genophage, barely an inconvenience. We're just chilling. We got our wife and kids. Baby Krogan all over the place. I genuinely don't actually remember what the genophage situation was in Andromeda, but it didn't seem to be a factor. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. No?
Now what's this?
What is this Andromedas you speak of? It's nothing. It's not real.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He didn't need rescuing. He's a volunteer.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
This guy has really far apart eyes. It's distracting. He's ugly by even Solarian standards. Jeez.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morton, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground
So
is
Morden just talks
here.
weird. Yes.
You taught me that the end justified the means.
I thought it was a species
I will
thing.
undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
Oh, don't act like that's not...
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse. Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
I'm not even going to disagree with that.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
I remember the Solarian with a particularly frog face. With a big froggy wide smile. Is that not... I think there's a couple. I want to say, is it... not Malon. Morland's famous shop. You need very good supplies, yes? Him? He's got a bit of a white face. He's just weird. Brackets. He? Yes. That Morden is a he.
Why work with Clan Weirlock? And how did you access the genophage data?
Where the fuck is my phone?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weirlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
This whole time. Again, riding a bike all afternoon. Not comfortable.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weirlock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Weirlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity.
I don't know what to do here.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
I just let him do it. Fuck it. But...
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake.
Thank you. Keep the data. Just in case.
Don't worry about me, Morton. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable.
Because I think we do really want to keep the data if we plan on...
guilt.
potentially ever curing the genophage.
It's easy to miss someone else's needs when you're in the middle of your own soul searching.
Went to Omega. Tried to get away. Should have stayed. Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead. Problem solved. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
Now, I find this funny. I'm sure I said this last time I streamed as well, because usually in the branded and copyrighted dialogue wheel system that BioWare has, which is why no other game is allowed to copy this system. Top right is Paragon, middle is Neutral, and bottom right is Renegade. In this case, the Paragon option, the good option, is delete the data. But the best outcome is actually would actually be to keep it. I don't know, I just find that interesting. Sometimes just mindlessly sticking to your alignment is a D&D fucking lesson everyone should take. This is why alignments are bollocks. Leads to bad things.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
So, here we go. You should help the Krogan. Genophage was the right call. Hold on to the data. Destroy the data.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard.
There we go. This is one of the few points
wiping local
where Shepard is going to be a hard line.
Years away from cure.
On a side.
Starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be
irrelevant whether it's Paragon or Renegade.
Maybe somewhere
we are pro Krogan. Now we're going to leave. There might be loot, but I in the past I have broken my game by wanting to stay and have a little look around, and then I could never leave. So
let's get out of here.
Destroy the data for now, as if you can undestroy it. Troubled by Clan Werlock's progress towards genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may prove useful. Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Always playing the angles, elusive man. Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission. Probably going to go. Job starts a little bit. See you guys. Not a problem. We're pretty much done with real content tonight because I need to leave in about 10 minutes. But I think we can... we don't need to say bye to Rex or anything. He's going to have nothing new to say. We'll head back to the ship and we'll have a little debrief with both Mordin and Grun. Maybe they forgot about the genophage when making Mass Effect Andromeda. Then he kind of forgot about the genophage. Yeah.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Hmm? Oh, there's so much here. No, fuck that. Let's just go have a chat. Also, how many fucking things can I upgrade now? Because I have all the resources in the universe. Plus 50% damage, heavy pistols against armor. Thank you. 30% heavy pistol damage. Absolutely. Sometimes deal double damage, so like critical hits, I guess. 40% damage for shotguns. Extra ammo for shotguns. 40% to shields and armor. Medbay upgrade, sure. I don't think it's actually that important, but we'll do it anyway. Heavy weapon ammo. Krogan vitality. All Krogan squad members, all one of them, Get 25% more health. A miniature nuke launcher. Yes, please. And more heavy weapon ammo capacity. That is that for now. Bloody hell.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
You heartless monster.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Yeah, that was quick.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of
autism.
Can't sustain courtship emotions.
I mean,
perhaps
if anyone is autism coded, it's Shepard. No, it's this guy. It's the other guy in the room. Edie. She's in every room. I mean, Edie's also a little bit. There's a lot of autism on this ship.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
That was a quick debrief. And we'll go check on Grunt. Yeah, probably gonna have to run. Oh, you know who we haven't spoken to since banging? We should check in on Jack. In fact, before I forget, let's just quickly she might have nothing to say, I genuinely don't know, but like it's kinda like we're avoiding her. So, hey.
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
What's happening?
Shepard,
just keep asking. Okay.
I should go.
Whatever.
Yeah, and it might be that she is no longer loyal to us either, which means we're gonna have to be very careful that she doesn't get fucking killed. But don't worry, I have a plan. She should be fine. She should be fine. As long as she doesn't do any, like, major objectives during the final mission.
Urdnot Grunt. I like it. I have a clan.
I have a plan,
That
Arthur.
It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Can you focus that on our real enemy? Or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I have a clan,
I get
Arthur.
it.
Shut up.
It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
He has tiny stubby arms. Every time he does that little, like, chest pump thing, I just see it. Oh, we still need to do bloody Tally's mission, don't we?
Whenever we have time. I've gotten the migrant fleet's
She's
location.
never going to want to talk to us otherwise.
I'll get back to you, Tally.
Talk to you later.
Right, we're going to stop there. We have concluded the Tuchanka arc. And most importantly, we got through the cursed stream. Huzzah! double digits next time. Stream number 10. Fuck stream 9. This was awful. Save. Okie dokie. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry to those who couldn't make it or had to leave early. Oda, with your swimming that apparently you're doing on Monday nights now. That's a bugger. But in any case, I'll see you all. I don't know what the fuck is happening with the Bioshock Infinite streams now because D&D is cursed as well. More curses flying around. That will probably be happening on Sunday instead. So it's going to be a bit of a delay on the Bioshock Infinite. Unless, of course, D&D gets cancelled again. We'll see. Hopefully not. Alright. Our healer was sick. Ironic. True, he was. Right. Ta-ta. Have a good rest of your day and week, etc.